He was like, "Yeah, my name's Brad. I'm a 10 out of 10. I got the whole package. 6-pack, tattoos, no job."
Yo, Dante, welcome back to the Christmas in July Unfiltered episode.
Oh, okay. Christmas in July?
It will be Christmas. Yeah, today it's Christmas Eve in July while we're just talking, and it'll be Christmas in July. You get anything?
I ain't getting shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. No one's bringing me nothing for Christmas in July. Are you getting anything for Christmas in July?
No. Nothing. Just
Work. I'm glad we both said at the same time. It's like we're brothers or something. If anybody's getting anything for Christmas in July, though, you're lucky. My Christmas in July was Amazon Prime Day when I got 2 pairs of shorts for $10.
That counts.
Is it?
Counts as that's the early Christmas. You know,
We lucked out then on Christmas in July.
by the deals.
But it's been a good week. The rain has held up in Philly here. Rained a little bit today on this beautiful Wednesday we had, but other than that, it's been pretty nice out. The humidity's finally breaking. Thank you, everybody. I mean, I don't even know who to thank, but the weatherman, you stink. No, humidity's been great. It's been going down. Finally getting into the summer where you can enjoy yourself, be outside, not feel like you're gonna pass out, and you're not sticky. Other than that, it's been a good time here in Philly. A lot of big things happening. I guess we're going to start off with the sports like we always do, the Philly Sports Roundup. Eagles have started training camp.
Eagles have started training camp. Cooper DeJean is on the injury list to start off.
Yeah, what happened to him? He got a hamstring injury.
Hamstring injury, I heard.
Doing what?
I guess just probably just like other training camp stuff beforehand. Maybe working out.
Fair.
He's out for like a few weeks, supposedly.
It wasn't. I heard it wasn't anything serious, but they're just gonna sit him down just in case.
Yeah, just to be cautious.
Rather
I
be
heard
safe.
that Isaiah Rodgers was starting at the starting cornerback across from Slay. And the linebackers were Zach Bond and I can't remember who else.
Who?
He's a white dude from the Saints, Zach Bond. We
Oh, him. Sorry, that went right through my head.
Zach Bond and
That are starting linebackers?
Just like today, I don't know if it means anything.
Oh, okay.
Devin White.
Well, that makes sense.
And then Nakobe Dean also took first team.
Well, that makes
James
sense.
Bradbury got looks at second team safety.
I like that.
Hurts looked sharp. Pitt got her on a nice 35-yard touchdown. Was 15 for 16 with a touchdown. Offensive playbook looked different from last year. There was a lot of pre-snap motion.
Oh.
Tyler Steen was starting at the right guard.
Who's center? Juergens?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. I like that. Who's
And-
Tyler Steen?
Yeah.
Did we pick him up or draft him?
He was drafted.
I thought we drafted another offensive lineman this year. Or am I losing my mind?
Steen, or must we had Steen from last year? I forget.
Oh,
Tyler Steen. No, we just drafted him in 2023. last year.
This past year. This past draft. No.
No, it's last year.
Last draft.
2024, we drafted
Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell.
yes.
Wait, they're on the second team probably.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
They're
I was
on
gonna
the
say,
same team.
we didn't give Quinyon Mitchell any first team snaps. I mean, but that makes sense.
Probably not the start, I guess.
Yeah, he's young still. He's gonna be playing behind Slay and Rodgers and Bradbury. Obviously, they have the most experience. I mean, for now, if they turn around and turn out to be amazing, then obviously they'll probably end up starting them. But
We'll see if Bradbury gets traded or not before the season starts.
I mean, I don't hate the idea of him starting at safety. I feel like he has this.
He's backup.
Well, who's our starter?
Reed, Blankenship,
Yeah.
and CJ GJ.
Well, do we really consider CJ GJ a safety? Isn't he like a slot? Like,
No, the slot's
Slot.
Maddox. He's more of like a nickel linebacker.
yeah, that's what I meant. So
but
it's-
he'll be not in this one, I guess. I mean, they'll move him around probably, I'm sure.
Huh.
But that's where like Cooper will play, probably.
Jean
Yeah,
nickel linebacker.
he'll play.
He's that big.
He's he's bigger than CJ GJ.
Holy shit! I didn't know he was that
I mean,
big.
CGG is small.
Well,
though.
yeah, but he's fast and he's for interceptions, and he still hits for a small guy. But Cooper DeJohn's gonna be playing nickel
I'm
linebacker.
assuming he's gonna play a very similar spot to CGGJ. A little more safety, probably because he's a little not as fast as CGGJ probably, but he might be faster. Who knows?
I have no idea.
And Mekhi Becton played in Dickerson's spot since he didn't play.
Oh, cool.
He hurt her toe. Harris Campbell was at the 3.
That's good. That makes sense.
Although I don't know who else the 3 would be right now.
Exactly. Right now, nobody.
Should be him.
It definitely should be him. He's a great 3. He's super fast. He can catch the ball, unlike other people we have had. Wes Watkins. Sorry.
Was
Where's he at now?
somewhere.
Sitting home?
Might be.
Hopefully. No offense. No, I don't hope he's sitting home. I hope he's on a team. He's probably on the Commanders or something. The Giants.
I don't know. I didn't hear much about Barkley.
I mean, has he gotten a lot of reps so far?
I mean, it was first day, so I'm sure they ran the ball or something.
What's there to say? He's just gonna run shit. Like it's not much to say about him.
I think Quez might be on the Steelers
I think so too. I think you are right.
with Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Justin Fields, George Pickens. Where's Deontay Johnson now?
Panthers.
Yeah, wild.
Bryce Young season.
Yeah, all good things coming from training camp for the Eagles.
They did the rank their NFL top 100.
Mm-hmm.
They started doing it.
Who was first?
Devontae was
90.
90 and Saquon was 86 or something.
Oh yeah,
88,
86 sounds right.
something like that.
Yeah.
They didn't get that. They didn't get it all the way up yet.
Who do you think's gonna be number 1?
I mean, it's got to be Mahomes, right?
I think it should be Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett.
No, Russell Wilson. Okay. But yeah, training camp's good. Hopefully, when we get next week when we talk again, there'll be more. Obviously, there'll be more training camp next week when we talk. We'll have more to talk about, discuss. Hopefully, good things to bring up. But for now, that's about it for the Eagles. Then the Sixers. Has much happened since the Paul George? Oh, we signed Reggie Jackson.
Signed Reggie Jackson. Good pickup.
I don't mind him. Good veteran guard. I didn't think we needed another guard.
He's a third. He's your third point guard.
He's not a bad. It's not a bad pickup. I like him because he is a great veteran presence.
You need 3 point guards probably.
I do. I like his leadership overall. I know he's always a solid play, like a good leader on the court. I feel like he's very vocal. No, doesn't mess up a lot. Like he may not be the best shooter or anything, but I feel like on the court he's not doing much wrong.
Shot 36% from the 3 last year.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's a bad shooter. I'm just saying, like, as a veteran player, I feel like he gives you that veteran leadership on the court. Like he'll walk up to Tyrese, even though Tyrese is like obviously like our second best player on the team, possibly first sometimes depending on the day. And be like, yo, listen, you missed this. Next time, you gotta be there. So just to like give a nice pep talk. I feel like Reggie's a great. Even like Kyle Lowry. I think. Did we ever sign him by the way?
Lowry, yeah, we signed Lowry.
I feel like Kyle Lowry is also another one of those guys who like has that also great veteran leadership. And I feel like having both of them to help Tyrese is this huge pickup for us. We need another center or power forward.
Another center, power forward. Need
Absolutely.
another.
I mean, the rest
small forward maybe.
Those are fine. I mean, I just really need another center or power forward because
one more guy that shoots the 3 probably.
Yeah, just one more guy who we need a sharpshooter. We need someone to come into the game and just stand there and shoot. I don't want him to dribble. I don't want him to play defense.
I don't
want him to rebound. Get Luke Kennard.
Kennard.
He's still a free agent technically.
He dribbles sometimes.
That left-handed white boy dribbles. I'll slam his skin. No, Luke Kennard, I feel like would be a perfect fit. I don't think we have the money for him though. Sadly, he definitely wants
too much.
He probably wants a good 10 million.
Markelle Fultz.
Yes,
not a shooter though.
But I would have wanted him before Reggie Jackson.
Gordon Hayward.
Yes.
Evan Fournier.
No.
Davis Bertans.
No.
Tyus Jones.
Yes.
Doug McDermott.
Yes.
Doug
McFresh.
Shamit. I don't know if he's available. THT, Jetty Osman.
Jetty Osman, I don't mind either, actually. I feel like he's a solid player.
Justin Holiday. Wesley Matthews.
No. Stop now, because I feel like you're just getting worse. Jetty Osman was the only.
As I get lower down the list, it's less and less money these people get paid. Lonnie Walker the 4th. Not the worst guy in general. He's not a shooter.
He is small, though. and he's a small guard. I don't trust him playing small forward.
Gallinari.
Possible.
He's there every year just to.
I mean, we said a lot of good shooters. It's just who's gonna want like minimum money, you know?
One of these guys is gonna have to want minimum money, and the Sixers are finally signing guys off the vet minimums like we never do every year. So
It's about time.
got a chance
Sign a few.
getting somebody.
Sign a couple. Sign 2 of them. And then like when one starts sucking, throw the other one in.
Tyus Jones would have been a good backup if we didn't get
Reggie Jackson. Yeah, I really liked him actually instead of Reggie, but
Reggie's probably cheaper.
yeah, like I said, he does give that way better of a veteran.
Isaac Okoro, he's a free agent.
We definitely can't afford him.
39% from the three.
Bro, we cannot afford him at all.
No one takes him.
He's not signing for the minimum.
Your best bet probably is Gordon Hayward.
I wouldn't mind Gordon Hayward actually. Coming off the bench.
Precious Achua?
No.
Backup center?
No. I honestly wouldn't mind Gordon. You think he would sign for the minimum though, is the question.
He's not signing anywhere else. He just gets tossed around every year to a different team.
So you think
he's got to sign somewhere.
Do you think he comes still on the bench for us?
He's going to sit on the bench anywhere. He was coming off the bench for the Thunder.
Hmm.
Barely. I mean, he wasn't really playing. He was ass.
I think I would like Gordon Hayward to be
I'd take
honest.
Kennard, but I don't know how much money he wants.
Yeah, no, he's definitely super expensive. Gordon Hayward's very interesting. He is a great shooter. He wouldn't have to worry about, obviously making his own plays. The offense would be he has to literally just stand there and shoot. I mean, it's the perfect role for him. He's a great shooter. He's definitely had a few down years recently, but I think he'd be a perfect fit here in Philly. I mean, did he play with Paul George? No.
I don't think so, but doesn't mean much.
No, I was just curious.
Paul George got introduced though.
I saw him in his jersey. He looked fresh. I liked it. We couldn't give him 13, obviously. Retired for
we
Will.
Cannot. PG8 doesn't go as
24.
I feel like that's somebody. Bobby Jones.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is Bobby Jones.
I think.
Damn, the Sixers have so many numbers that are retired. Do you like PG8? I don't really love PG8. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Doesn't flow as great, but
what other number would you have given him?
Well, the numbers that are retired are 2, 3, 4, 6, 10,
yeah,
13.
Yep. Well, two Malone,
15.
3 Iverson, 4
Dolph Shays.
6 is
Dr. J.
Yeah, Irving. 10
is Mo Cheeks.
And then what was next? 13 after that.
Yeah.
He will.
15. Al Greer.
Al Greer.
24 is Bobby Jones.
Good guess, Vincent. Well, not guess. Good answer.
32. Billy Cunningham. 34.
Charles Barkley.
And that's it. Those are all our retired numbers.
PG
17. I don't know.
I don't know. There's not a lot of numbers that go
Only
with
thing
PG.
you hear is PG 13. That's it.
God, Will had to do that to us? No, I'm just kidding. PG8's gonna be cool. It's a cool number. It's not the worst number. Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe. But yeah, I like it. He looked great. I'm so excited to see him play with us and get some training in. Embiid's looking great and for the Olympic team.
He's
the amount of time he is playing.
Looking good out there. Defense, offense, both ends.
As usual.
Blocks, rebounds, running the floor.
He's just the best. USA though is really. We're always talking about basketball, so we should just continue talking about basketball. The USA team for basketball, because that's the only Olympics going on right now until Friday. We'll talk about more Olympics next week. Yeah, the US team doesn't look great right now.
Bet the
unders.
Bet the spread.
Yeah, bet the spread. They were giving Germany 40. They almost lost.
Same with South Sudan. They're giving like 55.
They almost lost to South Sudan.
South Sudan should have won. Missed the layup. Toilet rolled out at the end.
I mean, shoulda, coulda, woulda been.
I mean, he had an open look. I'm saying they made it all game.
True.
But yeah, they almost won. They had Germany.
LeBron is literally putting a team on his back.
Where's the rest of the team?
At 39.
What's Ant doing?
At that point, Maxey should have just been on the team.
Yeah, I know Booker's been terrible.
Booker's been horrible. He made one cool layup and that was it. Curry's been cooking.
AD was good in the first couple games.
AD's been good.
Embiid was good last game.
Embiid's been good. Embiid's been getting them 10 and 8 every game.
Oh, he fouled out the first time, so.
Well, yeah. Other than that game, every other game he's been getting them 10 points and a good amount of rebounds.
I don't know if Bam's done anything. I haven't heard anything about Tatum.
None.
I haven't heard anything about Drew. Drew's been playing well from what I see.
I haven't heard anything.
He's playing his role. He's
I haven't
not
heard-
scoring big.
I haven't heard anything about Ant.
And
Ant had one nice move.
Ant had the first like 2 games. He had 2 double doubles.
Did he?
Yeah, he had 10 and 15. When Embiid fouled out, he had like 15 and 12.
Oh shit!
And the next game, I think he had like 10 and 10. Who else? Ant was playing well. I don't know if he's fallen off. And who else is on that team? Derek White. Don't even know if he made it yet.
Didn't know he started or played.
He's the replacement for Kawhi.
No, I mean I didn't know if he even played a game yet.
He might not have. And then who else is on that team? KD hasn't played.
Yeah, he's been
Still
hurt.
Oh, we're missing like one guy, but I can't think of it.
Well, the starting lineup is
LeBron,
Embiid,
Ant. Is Ant start now?
I thought he was starting.
Embiid, LeBron, Ant,
Tatum.
and Drew.
No, I'm lying. He's not. No,
Ant doesn't start. Ant's
Curry starts though.
It's Drew, Curry, Tatum, Embiid, and LeBron.
They have Drew Holiday starting for
Yeah.
defense.
Mhm.
Damn, that man's built different.
Yeah, they don't have Ant starting.
And Tatum is starting.
Ant's off the bench with Booker and I guess AD and Bam.
No, who's the power forward then?
LeBron
And small
or Tatum.
Tatum small forward.
Yeah,
Curry.
LeBron.
Oh wow, that's a weird lineup. I don't really like that at all. Actually, I'm not loving that line. Who chose these lineups?
Unless Tatum doesn't start. And
No, he does.
Yeah, then he's off the bench. I'm pretty sure.
I don't like these lineups at all. It should be Curry one.
Well, I think they thought KD's starting. That's why.
True.
So they had to mix it up after KD's not playing.
Yeah, because when KD comes back, he'll start for Drew, and then it'll be Curry, LeBron, KD, Tatum, Embiid.
Yeah.
That sounds way better. Not that Drew Holiday starting isn't great. It's that LeBron playing the 4, or LeBron or Tatum playing the 4 isn't, because neither of them.
They don't play any big though. That's the thing. Like each team got one big guy.
You think that, but like Germany was bodying us.
They
I'm
had
pretty sure.
Tice. That was it. And then they had.
I just don't see like LeBron and Tatum just don't get rebounds though. Like they get rebounds, but they're not like down there boxing out with Embiid. Like Embiid's probably the only one down there boxing out.
Most likely.
And that's not how you. That's why we probably have almost lost every single game.
We've out rebounded every team.
Yeah, but
And we haven't given up.
I would love to
boards.
see the offensive defensive rebounds each game.
We've won. I've looked at them last game. We were winning the offensive boards too. So
No, I meant like for like each quarter. Like I want to see like the first quarter of offensive, defense, second, third, so on and so forth for every game. Because I bet you those games like South Sudan when we started getting cooked is because they were probably out rebounding us because
Mario Shayak was giving
us that work,
given the business.
Busy.
He had like 20 in the first half and then like 4 in the second.
Usually how it goes.
LeBron locked them up.
But yeah, I mean USA. We're starting on Friday. Hopefully the USA basketball team can wake up and just crush everybody. Curry did say that the offense has not been like clicking like they expected, but they've just begun. So we'll see what happens.
Any event you're excited to watch first weekend? Random event?
I don't know any of the events that are starting this weekend. I'm not gonna lie. I was just gonna put it on, just watch whatever's gonna be on TV.
I want to see what breakdancing looks like.
What?
We're gonna get cooked.
We're
USA.
gonna get murdered.
I want to see it.
I would love to watch that.
Breakdancing.
It starts Friday at 8 a.m. Right?
It's opening ceremonies for Friday. I think it might not actually start until Saturday.
Okay.
See Simone Biles.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm gonna watch as much as I possibly can as when I'm home. Obviously, just throw that bad boy on. That's for the Olympics and for the Sixers. So, and then the Flyers had their first interview with Mitchkov.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like everything was going well.
Guys, they're excited. He's here.
They're
much earlier than expected.
It's a good time to be a Philly fan. Hopefully, I pray. But that's really all that's going on with the Flyers. Mitchkov is actually here in Philly. Did his first press conference. It was good times. And then finally the Phillies, because they're the only team that's actually busy right now. But busy not in a good way. They're not playing great.
Yeah, they've lost 4 out of 6
since coming home from London in 19-19.
Yep, and they lost the first 2 series against Pirates and Twins, both pretty good, decent teams though. But Offense is not clicking. Bullpen ain't looking great.
Bullpen looks ass.
Starters are going deep and pitching pretty well. And
Starters
we're not winning.
Starters are kind of carrying us right now.
We had Tyler Phillips pitch well against Pirates. Sanchez, I think, pitched all right. Ranger pitched decent. Willard pitched really well. We won. Gem. Noah pitched really well today. We lost it. Kirk Ring got smacked around. And then Gregory Soto gave the last one. Trey Turner's still hot. Another home run.
Marsh, I heard, is not doing good at all.
Marsh hasn't been good. Schwarber broke his 0 for 25 today with a 2-run single.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you think
make some trades? Need some bullpen. Need a right-handed bat. Maybe a 5th starter.
Well, I heard we're going for Jack Flaherty from the White Sox. And then there's also another person from the White Sox where I forgot his name.
Luis Robert, the center fielder.
No, another pitcher.
Oh, Crochet.
Yeah, I think him.
He's the top strikeout guy in the league this year.
Apparently, we're going for them too, hard.
After them. Going after Rooker from the A's. Mason Miller from the A's, closer. Huh. We'll see. We'll see who we get.
Do you think right now, say we don't do nothing, not a single trade,
still make it far?
Are we winning the World Series?
Still can.
You think it's a good possibility?
Yeah.
I think we're just in a slump.
We're in a little.
We had to hit it eventually.
Yeah, we got to lose a few games. We're still up 9 games in the Braves. We're not.
And
we're not worried. Division, not really worried about it.
We're still the number 1 team in the MLB too.
Yeah, we lost a few games finally. It's all right. We lost 4-6 or whatever before that. They'll be fine. They should get pieces. They need another right-handed bat. Cassie's been looking good.
Yes.
I mean, the bottom of that lineup sometimes just don't hit, but you get one of these big bats, and you got Cassie batting 7th, Marsh batting 8th,
and he wakes up.
Even Marsh, honestly, Marsh might fall to 9. Your lineup goes like Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Bohm, Real Muto. The new guy, if it's like Rooker or Robert.
6.
Casty.
7.
Stott. And Marsh.
That's tough.
You can't get where. And then, you flipping Rojas when he needs to be in there.
Yeah, for defense.
Unless we trade him, supposedly.
We
might get traded we get a center fielder.
Or if we get Luis Robert, we're going to have to give Rojas up?
Not necessarily.
Possibly.
He might go in the trade. Painter, Aiden Miller. We'll see. They might be giving him Rojas if we do get one of them, but it depends what the White Sox or A's ask for. So, but the Rooker last time he was here hit 2 absolute moonshots. So,
yeah,
he can hit.
Right. Well, we
just need another right-handed bat in there.
Yeah, I would say I don't think we need help, but we don't need a lot, but we need a little help. A little spark, a little something.
Yeah, and trade deadline is 1 week away, I think. So
we have time.
Get on the phones.
Start working it.
But that's it. Otherwise, they're just in a little funk. No big deal.
Happens to the best of us. But now before we go on to the topic of the week, we're gonna hit you guys with a little immaculate grid. It's been a while. I'm feeling it today. I feel like we're about to 9 for 9 with this bad boy.
Mm-hmm. Who are you feeling?
The only chance I think we have of getting 99 is basketball, but I feel like baseball is the only sport that's on right now. So I feel like we should do baseball, but are we going to be able to get baseball is the real question here.
We'll probably get it.
Okay.
Let's see. Baseball.
God.
First one, Tigers, Marlins.
Dontrell Willis.
Yeah, I think.
It is.
Miggy as well.
Fuck him. Dontrell Willis. No, Miggy's amazing. I'm just joking. I just love Dontrell.
Cardinals, Tigers.
Lost me.
I just had it, but I forgot. B-Mart? No.
Tigers, Cardinals.
Rick Ankiel? I don't know if he ever played for the Tigers here. Tigers Hall of Fame.
Prince Fielder.
Definitely not in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay.
Ty Cobb, probably.
Ty Cobb.
Will work. Yankees, Marlins.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Yankees, Cardinals. Yankees Hall of Famer. Just pick anybody.
Whoever you're feeling. Knock yourself out, man. Throw a name in there. Have fun.
We'll give DiMaggio a ring.
It's good. Good try.
Only 5%. So
that's a good guess, man.
Brewers, Marlins.
Christian Yelich.
Mm-hmm.
I only know these answers because I've had them all on my fantasy team.
Brewers Hall of Fame. Go with
Prince Fielder.
He's not in the Hall of Fame yet, I don't think. Robin Yount.
Who?
You got him, don't worry.
Well, say that name again.
Robin, it's either Yount or Yount. I forget.
Yeah. Okay.
Old white guy.
I know the name. I just didn't know it.
Now he's got to match all the Cardinals with the other teams.
We could do that.
Cardinals, Tigers, Yankees, Brewers.
Cardinals, Tigers, Yankees, Brewers. Okay. Cardinals, Tigers. Harrison Bader. No.
Okay. All right. Harrison Bader. That's good.
Is that right?
No. For Yankees, Cardinals though.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Brewers, Cardinals, and then Cardinals, Tigers.
What about that guy, Tim? No. Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham. I think he was in the Brewers. Oh no!
God damn it!
He was on the Cardinals.
He was in the Cardinals and someone else. The Giants, was it?
Maybe.
I thought he was right.
Tigers,
Brewers, or Tigers? Wait, what was the two teams? I already forgot. Cardinals. There's a.
There's like an obvious Tigers Cardinals one, but I can't think of it.
I honestly, a third baseman.
Third baseman.
I forgot.
Placido Polanco.
I mean,
he's in the Cardinals. He was.
Was that right?
Got 8. Jack Flaherty was on the Tigers. I knew he was. Colton Wong was on. Was on Brewers and Cardinals.
So sad. I really
got 8 out of 9 though.
While we're getting ready for the next topic, I gotta go see what teams Tommy Pham was. Watch him be on only the Cardinals, and I just
he was on the few teams, the White Sox, the Red Sox, the Mets, the Diamondbacks, the Reds, the Rays, and the Padres.
Are you telling me he was on every effing team except for the one team I effing picked?
Cardinals, Rays, Padres, Reds, Red Sox, Mets, Diamondbacks, now the White Sox.
That hurt, man. I thought we really just clinched baseball like that. I'm so sad. All right. Anyway, we did good. We got 8 out of 9 with honestly pretty fast. That may have been the fastest we've ever done baseball. I mean, they were pretty easy teams.
I was doing a bunch of them the other day. I was getting mostly 8s out of 9s.
I mean, the Yankees was a pretty easy team to get. The Cardinals was. The Brewers was probably the hardest one for us, and we did pretty well with the Brewers. But yeah, that was the Immaculate Grid for the week. And now for the topic of the week, we are gonna do it. We're calling it Trash TV. I don't know what you got. Well, it's like reality TV shows. It's basically shows that are trash. I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, there's a trash to me and Vincent, I guess. So Vin, obviously you are married to Kelly, and she has you closet watching some stuff because if you have a significant other, and you don't, you have to watch the shows they watch. It's not really a choice.
The only one I'm really watching is Love Island UK.
Oh, you're not watching the American version?
No, it's just UK. American that's
horrible.
The lowest of the low.
It's bad, bro.
That's lowest of the low.
So that's the only show.
If I want to watch American Love Island, I just walk outside.
True. Not wrong, bro. You should see this show. So she hasn't made you watch any other shows like have you ever watched like Love Is Blind?
No, she's watched it,
but you didn't have to.
She more watches it. No, I don't think she's watched it at home, honestly.
So I have 3 shows. Like I have a top 3 of the shows that Olivia's made me watch, closet watch, that I watch and I make fun of the people, and that's the only way I get enjoyment out of it. And the first show, the least worst one is Love Is Blind. It's actually not bad. I actually like the concept. It's not horrible. The drama, I'm not for it, but I like wrecking people. Like the girl I said she looked like Megan Fox. Anyway, we won't talk about that. Then the second show, worst show, is Love Island. I've only watched like
Love Island,
the American version. Sorry.
American version.
Yeah, the U.S. version.
The UK version is not.
Is it wild?
It's not. I mean, it's wild. It's bad TV, like just like the American one. But like, I think it's just that. I don't know. It's different. I guess you see these people every day, whereas like I can go outside and see the guy from the U.S. one, New York, Florida.
I'm about to say, fun fact: one of the contestants on the Love Island that I'm watching with Olivia is OBJ's brother.
OBJ's brother, is he
Kendall?
Is he cool?
He actually is. He looks pretty chill. I mean, he's actually the only guy I can look at and be like, he's not an idiot. So
usually I just look at him like
imbecile.
This is dumb. Most of the people are.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't. I think it's funny how they're like, oh man, it's so hard to find someone. They're like, I've tried everything, and they're like 22. Yeah. I'm like, just go back out there. You'd be all right.
22. I was trying to I was still trying to figure out how to graduate college at 22. You mean? I was not worried about
most. I don't know if all the UK ones are, but I feel like a lot of the UK one from the seasons I've seen, like they're more well off as well.
Oh wait, like what's the age? Like if you had to say from the UK people,
they're probably like 21.
They're still young.
The oldest guy I remember seeing was like 31.
Oh, okay, I got you. Because
they're usually all in the middle.
I was gonna say like for the US version, like OBJ's brother, 21. The other people, the oldest person I saw, I think was like Olivia said was 27. And they're like, yeah, I'm just trying to find.
Most of them are up to like 30, and then they always get like you always get like one hot 31-year-old or something guy that's a model or something
from London.
From London.
From London.
No, I don't. He was from. I forget where the guy was from. I just know he was like. I remember he was a Calvin Klein model in New York. Oh, he was from somewhere in the UK.
Someone on Love Island US recently just came on the show. Like they brought him in. I guess I don't know how it works, but they brought in a new contestant, I guess, and he was a model from London, and he was on the US show.
The tall white guy?
No, he's I think he's African American. I'm pretty sure.
There's always a few people that I'm just like, oh, this guy's an ass.
You can just tell.
Hopefully he doesn't get.
Oh man,
it's most of the guys.
Always.
The girls usually are just.
They're like, hi, I'm here for this, that. And like the girls, like, it makes sense. The guys, though, their opening statements, I'm saving the first show, obviously, that I hate the most for last. And then there's an honorable mention that I have for both of us. But the guys always have the worst entrances. Have you ever noticed that? Like the guys, like yesterday that I saw, he was like, yeah, my name's Brad. I'm a 10 out of 10. I got the whole package. 6-pack, tattoos, no job, and that's it. And I'm like, you're the whole package, my man.
Whole package.
You're worthless. I honestly could find 30 more of you outside if I sneeze hard enough. Like you think you're the whole package because you have a 6-pack and you're a model. Like you're not the whole package, my guy. You're far from it, dude. Like I can show you to 90 women and they're all gonna be like, yeah, he's cute and all, but like, is he gonna pay my bills? And I'm like, no, he actually thinks he's a model. And then they're gonna be like, oh god, embarrassing. So. I mean, I have to be rude. If you're a model, and like, good for you, obviously. But like most guys, like they have the worst entrances. Like they're like that one guy was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna walk into the house and I'm gonna steal every girl." And then he walked in the house and walked into the guys. He's like, "Hi."
Was he the first one voted out?
I wish. But yeah, like they talk so much shit, and then they walk in, and then they're the softest bitch I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, dude, if you're gonna act tough, walk into the house, start cursing guys out.
They gotta make sure they make a good impression first before they let the real out.
The real. I would love to see the real of these people. Like
you find like South Park as a trash TV show.
Absolutely.
90 Day Fiance. You watch that one?
Never.
South Park is definitely trash.
South Park is.
Here's one that I know Liv has watches Below Deck.
Vin, don't bring up the fucking show. I'll curse for that show.
That show is wild. I've seen a couple episodes. It's so bad though. It's always like I feel bad for the workers.
Honestly,
it's always like the person's like, oh man, we really wanted lobster, but you guys really fucked us with some shrimp. And it's like this amazing meal. And they're like, we're just gonna get drunk in the pool and just make a mess. And one of the people on board that works there is always crying in the back room, and they're trying to like find a jet ski because this person really needs to jet ski off the top of the skyscraper. It's always the guests that are assholes.
The guests are always assholes. I've seen a lot of that show, sadly, and I don't think I've ever seen a guest where I was like, wow, what a great guy or a great person or a great girl. Like they're always most of them are always rude. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I can't watch that show because of the workers sometimes. I mean, I know you've only seen bits and pieces because when you lived at my house, like Olivia had it on. The workers are the most annoying. Like they'll complain about.
I mean, they're dumb too. I remember like one episode where the guy was like, "Did you clean all the jet skis or something like that so they can get ready?" He was like, "What do you mean clean them? Like they're good to go." He's just yelling at them.
Yeah.
Every time they like try like a new person comes on board, they're always they don't know what they're in for.
No, they have no idea. They think they worked on a yacht before, and then they get to the yacht and they're like, "What? I've never done this. I've worked on a sailboat."
How do you feel about Jerry Springer?
I hate Jerry Springer.
Oh man, it's classic. That's
I mean, no disrespect to Jerry Springer. God rest his soul.
How about
just not my show.
Those below deck Rob Deerdeck's Fantasy Factory. That's not trash.
That's not trash.
So it's bad.
It's bad.
It's funny though.
When Chanel got smoked in the face with the dodgeball, good times. No offense, Chanel, I love you.
Jersey Shore.
That was my honorable mention for us, bro.
That's the height of trash TV.
That's the height of trash TV.
You find like reality shows like
the worst.
Survivor or Big Brother or Amazing Race. They're all like similar, but I don't know if they're trashy. I guess Big Brother gets its trashy.
They get
vibes.
Yes.
On people be fighting or
for sure.
It's one of those like just following with all the cameras. Survivor, not really.
Survivor is more of like a classic game show. Like you're there for a reason to survive.
Amazing Race. I'm trying to something that's like Big Brother. You're like stuck in a house or stuck doing something with
Love
people.
Island.
Yeah, it's basically Love Island.
It's Love Island, but Big Brother has more games.
Without the comps.
Yeah.
And you don't win as much. I mean, you win a lot of money on Big Brother now.
I would say Big Brother's more of I consider Big Brother trash TV.
It's a reality game show or a competition show.
Yes. Like when you're on Big Brother, you're there to play a game and outsmart people and socially, mentally, or physically. When you're on Love Island, you're there to find love. But like you're really not there to find love. Like let's be honest.
They find love?
Do they?
Some of them.
Do they? Because I just heard a guy tell a girl that she has nothing to worry about. She shouldn't worry about this girl. He loves her. Like if there's something to worry about, he'll let her know. And then 15 minutes later, he had to go on a date with another girl, came back and was like, "Man, I don't know what to do." And everybody was like, "You just said to her that you were good. Yeah, everything was fine. There was nothing to worry about."
Keep all his ducks in a row just in case the date went bad.
Ducks in a row. This isn't. I don't know. Like that's just not a thing.
He was trying to keep it.
Just be honest and be like, "Listen, I don't know where this is going."
He honestly liked her at that moment, and then after the day, he was like, "Oh man,
that one date,
this girl's got me going."
That one kiss really sent him to the moon. Yeah, no, like I just would prefer like Big Brother you're meant to play that game. Like Love Island, you're supposedly there to find somebody. Like that's why I like Love Is Blind. Like I can watch that and not be annoyed because they're genuinely on the show to find love. Like the show is made to find your soulmate, a soulmate.
Which one? Which show is it? Is Love Island the one where Maya Jama hosts at the end?
No, the host. Oh wait, you mean
Love UK one probably?
Oh yeah, the host of Love Island US is
It's not Maya Rudolph. Right?
No, it's the girl from Vanderpump Rules, which is the worst trash TV out there. It's Andrea on. I forgot her name that fast because I just don't like her. Ariana is the host for Love Island.
Ariel Vandenberg?
Yes. No. Ariana.
Maybe there's a new host though.
The host of this.
There's a new change.
Yeah, the host.
Sarah Hyland?
No.
Scheduling conflicts caused Sarah Hyland. Oh, she left actually. She was. Ariana Maddox.
That's the host. She's from Vanderpump Rules. You probably know her. Somehow, some way. She's like this girl. She's the girl that got cheated on in Vanderpump Rules.
Never watched it a day in my life.
She's like she's famous because she got cheated on. Basically,
that's cool.
I hate to say that, but that's basically how she's so big right now. Which respect to her.
Well, Maya Jama was
who? I don't know who she is.
She was engaged to Ben Simmons.
Sorry to hear that. What happened? His back went out for the wedding.
I think she broke it off.
Thank God. Smart girl. He's an idiot. But yeah, Vanderpump Rules is the stupidest trash TV I've ever seen. It's people with money
Who's the guy
who just complain.
Who's the main guy of that show?
No, well, there's a bunch of mean people for that show. It's like Ariana, who you just saw. Her ex boyfriend was Tom Sandoval.
I remember that name.
I
still never watched it.
He was from that. He was on that show, that Navy show that they had. That show about like when you join the like Navy or Army and they put you through boot camp.
Oh, wasn't Dwight Howard on that?
Yes, that show.
Never watched it, but I know it.
Yeah, me either. He joined that show for discipline.
Oh,
because
did he get disciplined?
Oh, he got disciplined.
Tom Sandoval.
Yes, that's him. He cheated on the girl Ariana, and that's how she got like super famous. But that show, Vanderpump Rules, is a bunch of rich people who just like to complain, and it's just the hardest show to watch now. Like, it's so bad, bro.
He's from Missouri.
Yeah, he lives in like Los Angeles now. Most of the people on that show suck. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they're hard to like watch because they have so much money and they're just so dumb. Like, if I had as much money as they had, you never hear from me again. I'd just be richer. Like, they're like millionaires who complain because
they can't. They just, it's hard being rich sometimes.
Yes, I don't know. Give me a couple mil, and I promise you, I won't be
Hard Knock Life.
That way. But yeah, I would consider Big Brother trash TV, but in a different section of
that. You ever watch The Circle?
No.
On Netflix?
Oh wait, it sounded familiar though.
They use like no one ever meets anyone, but they use social media to kind of like get people to like them. There are like 8 of them in like an apartment.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's decent. It's not trashy. It is a little bit, I guess.
Sounds wild.
But they're like, you're just trying to like,
you could lie about everything.
Yeah, some people's strategies to like catfish. Like, it's not like really catfishing.
Oh, yeah.
This is, you're in the game show, but like people are like, oh, like I'll get likes if I'm like a hot girl, or like I'll get likes if I'm a good looking guy. But then like you don't know who else is in there, so they have to like, you have to like strategically do it. So like some people will, like, I'm gonna be a hot girl, and then someone like the other people will be like, oh, she's so like, that's so fake, like something that backfires. But since a lot of people think it's catfishing, but then sometimes it just is a hot girl, and she's just being herself, but you don't know, because if you know about the game, you're like, oh, that could be a catfish. She's just trying to get likes. But like it's a cool concept, like, because you don't talk to anybody. You just like play little games, and like you build your profile, and you can only put like so many you can like, they're like, oh, you get to pick 2 pictures, so you have to like pick something that's like
that looks real.
Yeah, and then you like, when you get deeper in, like, if you win competitions, you can be like, oh, I want to know more about this person. Yeah, they'll give you like an option. And like at the end of each week, they like vote who are the top 2 and who are the bottom 2, and then they have to like vote them out. It's interesting. It's
sounds way better than the shows I watch. I'll tell you that.
It's cool. It's kind of how social media works. Like, you're trying to like see how do you get
how many likes you get,
likes and all that, and then you can talk to people. Like, you can message them. So you're like, then you're talking, or you can start a group and you're talking to people, and then it's an interesting show.
I mean, it sounds way better than the shows I watch. Like, it sounds way better than Love Island.
Yeah, it's not as
dramatic.
Yeah, it's not as dramatic.
I mean, kind of dramatic, but not as dramatic, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you're all solo in a room for like, and every like few days, someone gets cut.
But back to what you said about South Park. So if you like, obviously South Park is trash TV.
Mm-hmm.
But like, so then would you consider
they're probably all, I guess,
like Family Guy,
probably
trash TV?
It's got to be.
And then
I think it's just the way they. I mean, it's all parody stuff and satire.
Yeah, so it's just making fun of other things.
But I guess it's like not a it's trashy in the way it's portrayed. Probably.
I think I wouldn't consider, like, even South Park. I'd say I wouldn't consider it trash TV.
It's a different section, I think.
But I wouldn't consider it trash TV because it's cartoons. I consider what people do trashy, but like a cartoon can't be. I mean, a cartoon can be trashy. Obviously,
it's more like it borders on like stupid. Yeah,
like I consider South Park stupid.
South Park,
TV.
South Park, like Simpsons,
like
Family Guy,
like even Rob,
American Dad.
You said, what was his name? Rob Dyrdek.
Yeah, Rob Dyrdek, Fantasy Factory.
Like, I consider that stupid TV. Like, that's like a show where you watch. You're not watching it for
Spanish. No, wait, which one's? Yeah, Fantasy Factory it's reality, I guess, because they're kind of doing.
Yeah, I would consider that more
What's the
trash.
other show he had? The other show is more trashy.
Which one?
The one where he like shows clips of people getting hurt.
Oh, ridiculousness.
Yeah,
that's trash.
It's a little bit trashy.
That's more trashy.
That's like
I consider his
he's just showing trashy things.
I consider his Fantasy Factory more stupid because it's just like him having fun with his friends, kind of in a factory. So it's like not something you watch for like obviously educational purposes or like to learn. You just watch because it's funny. I consider that stupid TV. I consider ridiculousness trash TV because there's just a bunch of people doing stupid shit. So it's like trashy.
Yeah.
Like same thing with like Love Island, Vanderpump Rules, Big Brother. I would consider that trash TV. Like those shows are trashy because like the way those people are acting on national TV, like millions of people are watching you be dumb, and you're gonna have to live with that. Like I'll always go back to it. Like the girl who said on Love Is Blind that she looks like Megan Fox. You said that on national TV, knowing millions of people watch your show on Netflix. You didn't think people were gonna be like, let's compare. Like you thought people were just gonna let that blow by.
She looked like a Megan Fox at some point in her life.
Yeah, and I looked like George Clooney at a certain point in my life too. Like no, it's just not a thing. If you either look like someone or you don't. And again, I understand where she was coming from. She was like just trying to like, I don't even know what she was trying to do. She made a mistake, sure. You don't say things like that on national TV. That's why you're trashy. But like those shows are more trashy. Like stupid shows are like shows you watch just because you know you're gonna be entertained. If that makes sense to me. I consider those.
They're just mindless TV shows.
Yeah,
you can not really pay attention to,
like
but also
Big Mouth,
watch at the same time.
Stupidest TV show I've ever seen in my life.
Banger. Just kidding. I've never watched an episode.
Big Mouth.
You never watched it. I know what it is.
You would crack up.
I know who they are. Nick Kroll and them.
He's wild bull. But yeah, I mean, other than that, how can you say there's one trash? I was gonna say to end on this note. Is there one trashy show where you're like actually like it? Like you're like, yeah, this is actually good. Like I can watch this.
I mean, I like watching Big Brother. I liked watching
not Jersey Big Shore. Brother though, because Big Brother I don't consider like Jersey Shore.
I liked watching Jersey Shore, knowing it was trashy.
Knowing it was trashy. No, my
it's funny.
Mine is definitely Love Is Blind. I'll be the first to say I talked mad shit on Love Is Blind. I thought it was the stupidest show that's ever come out. But then I watched it with Liv and like she explained it to me and I've seen a few episodes and then I was like, all right, this actually isn't like horrible. Like, do I like how like what they're doing? Like, I don't like the people on the show, but I do like the concept of the show. So that's like a good trashy TV show that I can actually enjoy because people are on there for a legitimate reason. I mean, the last season there was a lot of controversy because apparently a bunch of people went on who like were there just to like become famous. Like they admitted, like there was receipts, like people them texting people like, oh, I'm on the show just so people can like see me and this and that, and like they got caught and like the hostess and the host literally called them out on live national TV on like the reunion. They like aired them out. They were like, so yeah, like we have the receipts that like you have a girlfriend, you still came on the show. Is this true? And they were like, yo, yeah. And they were like, oh, so you like don't take the show seriously. And like the one guy like got so embarrassed. He was like, yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, can I just leave? And they were like, yeah, and don't ever come back and you're a disgrace. Bye. And he just left. Like he had no words. He was so embarrassed. Dude, listen, I've had secondhand embarrassment a few times, but never through TV. Man, I was I felt uncomfortable. This man was getting wrecked because he like outright came and said like, oh no, I had a girlfriend. Like I was on the show just to become famous. And everybody was like, you're a piece of shit. So
you're just living it up.
So there are some trash TV shows that are actually pretty solid, but 9 times out of 10 they're ass. And if you would like to argue with us, please come in the comments and try and tell me how any of these shows we just said aren't trash. There's no argument where you'll ever win this, but please enlighten me. I'll be happy to answer everything and just with facts of how this show is trash.
Everyone agree.
Most people
agree that they're trash TV,
but they still watch them, and I don't judge. If you want to watch these trash TV shows, knock yourself out. My fiance watches 30 of them, and I just ignore them all. Mostly, I ignore most of them. Below Deck is the worst show ever created, and I will die on that.
Below Deck, Australia,
horrible. Other than that, I'm good on trash TV though. I'll tell you that. If you guys have any other shows that you think are trash that we should check out, don't let us know.
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore.
I don't know how many seasons.
The end of this season.
I did not watch whatever the new ones are.
I did not have sexual relations with that.
And Family Vacation and
did not watch that.
Whatever else the new ones are.
We stopped
Snooki and
after Italy.
And I watched whatever.
When
I watched
they came
until
back
the originals ended.
Yeah, we came back. We watched till the end of the regular season, like the original Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
And then when they came back with like other shows, we didn't watch. Or when they came back like 6 years later, we didn't watch either.
No, I didn't watch that.
When they have kids, we didn't care. You're not jerseying it up no more with 3 kids and a ex-husband.
Still got it.
Fist pump. We're going to fist pump our way out of this. Thanks for stopping by. This is Unfiltered.
Yep. Thanks for drinking straight from the tap. We're Unfiltered.
See ya.